Welcome to the tutorial for the South Dakota Orientation to Early Childhood and School Age Care series. This tutorial will walk you through how to navigate the 12 training modules included in this series. Let's get started. The South Dakota Orientation to Early Childhood and School Age Care series is available through South Dakota State University's platform called Training House. To access Training House, please go to traininghouse.sdstate.edu. Once you have accessed the Training House website, please be sure to create an account or access your current account by clicking Non-SDSU Users Login here. You will be directed to log in or create an account by clicking Create New Account. You must have an account to begin the SD Orientation series. Once you are logged in, you can search the South Dakota Orientation to Early Childhood and School Age Care series. After typing the title in the search bar, click the blue search button. The search results will pop up, and you can click on the correct series. The orientation series is self-enrollment with an access code. Please be sure to type in the access code of SDECE. Under the Getting Started section is the registration survey shown as a green icon. This must be completed for you to have access to the rest of the series, as it will activate the training modules. After the Getting Started section, you will see the Course Completion Certificate section. This is where you will have access to certificates for each training module, individually as you complete them. When all 12 have been completed, you will find a course completion certificate that will list all the classes on one certificate. You will be able to obtain the course completion certificate by clicking on the link, and you will be taken to a new page where you will find a blue View Certificate button. Click here and you can save and print the document. We will discuss how to obtain an individual training module certificate later in this video. Next on the home page, you will find the 12 modules. Again, these will be activated once you complete the registration survey discussed earlier. Select one of the modules to begin the class. You may take them in any order, however, Module 12, Pediatric First Aid, must be taken last. At the end of the first aid class, there will be a short informational video detailing the on-demand focused training opportunities available through the Early Childhood Enrichment System. This and a training interest survey must be completed for the orientation course completion certificate to be generated. You will need this to prove that you completed the entire orientation course. Those working in school-age programs do not need Class 2, Prevention of Sudden Infant Death Syndrome and the Use of Safe Sleep Practices, or Class 6, Prevention of Shaken Baby Syndrome and Abusive Head Trauma, as they are not caring for children under the age of 5 years. If you are working in a school-age program, you will need to print a class completion certificate after each of the other 10 classes. Once you have selected a class, the video with the course content is indicated in the black box as shown here, followed by the title and an unmarked button that says you have not completed the activity yet. Click on the link and the class will begin. When you have completed the video and all the activities, it will be indicated on the right side of the page with the green Done button checked. It should be noted that each class has only one black video button with the exception of Module 2. Module 2 will have 3 interactive videos that will be required to watch with 2 web links available to watch a short video that is a part of the content. You will need to go in order as seen to move on to the next video content within Module 2. The navigation text in blue on the bottom right and left sides of the screen will move you on to the next section or back to a previous one. This is how you will move through the class. Closed captioning is automatically turned off when you begin viewing the video. If you choose to have closed captioning, you can turn it on by clicking on the CC in the lower right corner of the screen and selecting Subtitles. If you choose not to have closed captioning on through the remainder of the video, click on the CC in the lower right corner of the screen and select Off. Also, you may notice that at times the closed captioning may be ahead or behind the audio. This should not interfere with the content or your learning. You might consider turning the audio or leaving the closed captioning off, depending on your needs. It should be noted that not all the technology software that was used to create the revised version of SD Orientation is 100% efficient. We want to make you aware that there will be times during the use of closed captioning where it will run faster than the audio. If this is the issue, you will still have the option to turn it off by clicking on the CC in the lower right corner of the screen. If you wish to follow along with the closed captioning only, you have the option to turn off the audio by clicking on the speaker icon in the lower right corner of the screen. Again, this should not interfere with the content or your learning. When viewing each training module's interactive content video, you will see the playback strip at the bottom of the screen. The interactive pop-ups are indicated by the circles. At each of these circles, the video will pause, and you will be presented with a question to answer. When completing each pop-up that you will encounter in each interactive video, it is best to support your learning by giving each question a good try. Once you have reached a pop-up in the interactive video content, it will pop up and you will have to answer the question. If you answer the question correctly, as seen in the photo, you will be given a star or 1 point and be able to move on. If you answer the question incorrectly, there is no penalty given to you. You will have 3 options to choose from: reviewing the solution if you have become stumped, giving it a retreat to earn that star, or simply moving on. It is important to note that each question is a pass or fail, but must be answered to move on within the video. At the end of the interactive video, you will be able to submit your answers to move on to the review quiz. Simply click the green Submit Answers. If there is an issue with submitting your answers or the option does not come up at the end of the video, try clicking the small star icon on the lower right of the screen. If there is still an issue, please try refreshing your page or going back to the main page. The review quiz is indicated by the pink box. This will be available when the video and all activities within the video have been completed. When the quiz is complete and you have received a passing grade, the green Done buttons will be checked. The passing grade is receiving an 80%, which is getting 4 out of 5 questions correct. When the review quiz has been completed and passed, you will have access to the certificate of completion for the module. Select the link. Then select View Certificate, and you will be able to save and print the document. If resources or links were referred to in the class content, you will have access to them in the Additional Resources section. Simply click on the link, and you will be taken to the website or provided with a document which you can save and print. This concludes the tutorial on how to navigate the orientation series. Please refer to the instructions and the frequently asked questions for navigating the orientation training series that you were provided with. If you need to review this information, it can be found under the Getting Started section on the main page of the course. If this tutorial video and frequently asked questions document do not answer your questions or need extra assistance, please contact the Child and Family Resource Network located in Brookings, South Dakota by phone or email.